it is time to see and hear the official pull to open summary of the Seeds of Death in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so it's the 21st century, and everyone is wearing underpants on the outside of their pants, and they also have this system called the T-Mats that transfers stuff up to the moon and around the world, and the moon seems to be a blockage point in this because there's some idiot up there who's routing stuff badly, and he gets superior goes up to the moon to try to tell him he's doing it wrong. But what's this? There's someone else up on the moon, and there's a mysterious alien up there. Meanwhile, the Doctor, Zoe, and Jamie land in. They think they're in space, but no, they're in a space museum, not the space museum, different one owned by Professor Eldred, who's a guy who used to use rockets before the T-Mat messed everything up, and he's got this rocket that's ready to go, which is handy because the government officials come bursting in and they're like, the T-Mat's messed up. We need to take your rocket to the moon. And he's like, no, I can't do it. I've got a heart condition. The Doctor, Jamie, and Zoe are like, we can do it. So they go up to the moon. But with all the stuff that's happening on the moon, where it turns out to be ice warriors have invaded, they're using it as a staging post for Earth, but they want to use the T-Mat, and there's this guy called Fusham, and he's collaborating. He works with the Ice Warriors because he's just a dude. He doesn't want to die, and he doesn't realize that what they're getting him to do is send these seeds around the world to these different cities, all in the northern hemisphere, strangely. And the seeds expand like balloons, and they spread this fungus everywhere. And they knock out the Doctor, who's arrived on the moon base and been captured by the Ice Warriors, and they show the seeds to him, but it knocks him out for an entire episode. And Mila, they intend to transmat him to the middle of space, but the Doctor gets saved by Zoe and this other guy called Phipps, who drag him out, or is it Jamie? I can't even remember at this stage. There's a lot of running around the moon base. Anyway, there's a lot of attempting to sort of drag the Ice Warriors into these solar things that the Doctor eventually uses to destroy them. He makes them portable, and the Doctor also figures out that you can destroy the fungus that is now spreading across the northern hemisphere. The goal of which is to reduce the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere and make it cold enough. The Ice Warriors, so it's just like Mars. They're invading us. But it can be destroyed by water. So it's all about getting to the weather control. But what's this? The Ice Warriors have fused the weather control, so it's always dry in Britain now for some reason. And but the Doctor goes in there and he fights through the foam, the fungus foam, and they have this false signal that diverts the invasion fleet. It just sends them into the sun, and that's it. And a lot of people die, and they still try to fix the T-Mat, and the Doctor, Jamie, and Zoe leave while they're debating it.
Not bad. You got it.
Yeah.